Alright, peace. Peace, peace, peace. Dope Soul family. How we living, how we feeling, how we doing. Air Sciences is gonna be a reading. I heard one small step for you, one big leap for mankind. I'm just coming from running, so please excuse the shirt. Yeah, I'm not about to go change my shirt. I turn the comments off because what I'm not going to allow on this platform is y'all to come on my platform and talk shit. I know they're still gonna watch. They just gonna have to watch in silence today. So, air signs, your reading, I feel like is about you taking some leaps of faith, leaps of faith in a new direction. You possibly could be meeting new people, new faces, new people, new soul tribe, new energy. I'm hearing this energy of like reminiscing, but I don't really feel like you are in the space to reminisce. I feel like you're kind of just moving. You're just going. Yeah, I'm hearing "Do You Remember the Time" by Michael Jackson. I don't know if you're getting people like I don't know if you're having dreams. People could be like, you could be running into people. You could be running into more people. You could have the feeling like some energy. There's some energy. What else? What other download? I don't know. I kind of just got that. You could be running into people, or you have this feeling like you're going to run into somebody or run into certain people. I don't know if you ever do, but I feel like it's kind of like their energy pulling on you. They're pulling on your energy because they know that you're about to make this big leap of faith. We got the Fool right here. I'm not going to take... Yeah, so I'm not going to take those, but that just kind of like confirms y'all's reading, y'all's energy. Also, I was channeling that like with this big leap of faith, I feel like it's very intense. Like I feel like maybe you've kind of prolonged it or procrastinated because you know the weight of the decision that you're going to make. It can be in regards to anything. You know what it is. I feel like you know what direction you want to go in. It's just very intense. Whatever's direction or whatever decision you make, it comes with a lot of responsibility, which may have been the reason as to why you waited so long to do it. You may have thought it was you, taking your time, getting a grasp on some things, you trying to handle it. I feel like you know exactly what you have to do. I think you know how heavy it is. I think you know, like, the reality of the situation. You know it's bigger than what it really is. And I'm not gonna say it scares you, but it kind of does, because if it didn't give you analysis paralysis, you would have did it already. You go after the things that you want to do. So if it's not, it's the fact that because you really want this or you really want to do it, or I don't know. It feels like a lot of responsibility. I feel like you're going to be put into some like authoritative position, or the fact that you're now realizing that you have the authority. The fact that you're realizing that you are really in control of this shit. The fact that you really are going for something that you really want. It's not based off of what anyone else is saying, what anyone else is doing, how anybody else is thinking. You're really relying on your own intuition. You're relying on your own gut. You're relying on like your new belief systems. You're not operating on... You could have been like healing from past limiting beliefs, but I feel like everything that you're going to be doing moving forward is based off of who you are becoming, not who you used to be. You can't continue to operate in those spaces. So that might be uncomfortable, So to you, you may have felt like, I'm I'm handling things. I'm getting, let me just get things right. Let me get shit in order. God's like, what you doing, bro? Sis, what you do? What you, just do it. Like, you know you want to do it. You know you got to do it. Like, I'm not going to say everybody know, but all right. That's all the channel messages. We had to just clear out the energy. Peace, dope, so family. How we living, how we feeling, how we doing. All right. Coordinate. Somehow an event you could be going to, you might have to coordinate. Please be on time. Please be on time. Talking about your clothes gotta coordinate. If that's the reason why you don't do something, if that's the reason why you don't show up somewhere, is because it took you so damn long to get dressed. Air signs, I know y'all like to look good, okay? I know y'all like to put that shit on, but you better leave the motherfucking house on time, okay? This is a very important event. And I think, damn, okay, because I'm picking up on Libra energy, but air signs, don't overthink this shit. Do not, okay? Yeah, because you won't overthink yourself out of a whole situation. Don't do that. Yes, 5 of Swords in the reverse. Let some go. Let's see what this is. Three of Swords, that's your energy. Damn, the 10 of Swords. Yeah, so you're healing. It did take time. I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, the Star. You were healing. You've been healing type shit. You've been on your shit. Okay, 6 of Wands. I feel like you've been recognizing your pain. You've been recognizing the hurt. You've been recognizing the spaces to where you felt like you didn't put on like your best self, like your best face. Like you're realizing that versions of yourself that were like a representation of you at that time weren't the best. So now you're kind of like healing, you're facing your hurt head on. There was a lot of things that you had to heal, because a lot of the things that you believed in about yourself was like actually dimming your light. The Hangman, and you're coming out of this. You're coming out of this like really strong with the Ace of Wands. Very passionate, very vivid, very bright, very radiant. You had to look at yourself differently. You had to look at different perspectives. You've had to outgrow certain situations, but you've also had to like grow into your new self and grow out of your old self. Some things had to be removed, deleted, canceled, cleared out, released, cleansed in order to really like have this new energy set in for you, because I feel like there couldn't have been space for the good energy, like there couldn't have been space for both. I feel like that's why there was this big ass heavy energy to choose a certain path, because you couldn't handle both. Your body wasn't big enough to handle both situations. So you knew that there was going to be a risk and reward in a situation, okay? Overall energy, that is. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Judgment, Knight of Wands. The Hermit, Virgo energy. Ooh, this eclipse may have shown you something. This eclipse may, okay, hold on. Something about fallen angels. That sounds like a brand. That's actually kind of fun. It's actually kind of fire. If you have a clothing brand or something, call it Fallen Angels. That's fire. Damn, that's fire. I don't know. Did somebody realize? Are you a fallen angel? I'm picking up that Kodak Black song. He said, it's not gonna look like, what did he say? It didn't just fall from the sky. I done forgot that I was tired. Can I ball? Can I chill? Can I stunt? Will I live long enough to see my son make something out of nothing? Where I'm from, can your boy do something productive for once? And once a nigga make it, They go wanna take it. Money don't change it, but it do drive you crazy. Your nigga out the projects, they rooting for their baby. Even when they showing love, they still gonna wanna hate you. I feel like you had to go through a lot, because the sun with the mountain is giving me like your inner self, and the mountains represent enlightenment. But it's the fact that the angel, how can I say that? It really does giving me fallen angel energy. Like with the Knight of Wands, I feel like something might have just fell out the sky, so to speak. Like you may have felt like you fell into a situation unbeknownst to you, realizing how it was going to go, not having enough information. It's almost like you kind of got through into the lion's den in the situation, and it was like, fuck, like I don't really know what to do. Like you felt like there was a big responsibility on your part to take this situation into consideration, but it was almost like you may have had to go into solitude to realize, like, to grow, to learn, to expand. 1111, you kind of had to have a shattering of your ego, because the Knight of Wands, they know what they think they know what they're doing. I can't even say they know what they're doing, because if they knew, they'd be a king or a queen or close to it. This is a knight. This is a knight who thinks they know, they mean well. You know what I'm saying? This energy means well, but maybe there was some things that you had to go through in order to to be a better man, to be a better woman. Then he has a dragon on his helmet. It's signifying, like, it's that spirit, like that dragon spirit, like rising to, yeah, like you feel like you had to rise to the occasion in the situation, to where you may have just fell into it. So you did and I feel like the biggest lesson there was to release that shame and guilt, because you did the best you could. You know what I'm saying? You did the best you could with what you had, with resources, what you had. The Hermit comes in with that star healing. Maybe you had to take some time for yourself. Maybe you had to realize some things. Going to Hermit, you had to distance yourself, possibly, to get back right. You could have something about a mother, healing mother issues, or healing from energies, uh, healing from your own, like, energy of mothering yourself, or having this very healing, compassionate spirit against yourself. Not putting yourself on the back burner, not invalidating your own emotions, not feeling worthy to express yourself in situations. Oh, okay. I'm also getting like something about like mishandling emotions. So like, yeah, the responsibility, realizing that you are not responsible for the way other people take things, okay? Realizing that you are not responsible for other people's actions or emotions based off of what you do. It's like you move in the way you move, and then they move in the way they move, but you can't take on the responsibility of how they go about their reaction to what you do, if that makes sense. Um that burden is too heavy for you. You kind of, you feel bad, but it's like, okay, you gotta like leave things where they lay. You may have had to set amends. Maybe you just had to leave things where they were. You could have had to just bury things, accept certain situations that you can't go back. There could have been like, not rotten emotions, but I feel like maybe situations that were rotten, like not growing, because the nine of wands is like giving up, surrendering, letting go. You no longer are having to fight so hard for certain things. You already fell out. You've already fell out the sky. Goddamn, it's like, how can I say that? It's like you fell from one world into another world. Yeah, so you went from one way of living to just, you woke up somewhere else, so to speak, but you still, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of things could have transpired along the lines. I don't know. I don't know. I do know. I do know. Uh, Ace of Cups. Three cups, the Four of Cups. It's like, okay, I'm bored. Oh, okay, that's why. You wanted a challenge. I don't know. You wanted something new. You either wanted the challenge or you wanted something new, or God said you need change. God said you look bored, you look uninterested. But the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Cups. God damn, damn, damn. Where all these cups come from? Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Damn, Three of Wands. They all good options. The Moon. So let's slow down. Let's slow down. I definitely feel like you got hit with a lot of. Damn, that sage really came in here and cleared this shit out. Okay. This sage was not playing. This is. You know what's crazy? You know what divine shit this is? I said. The dude had the dragon on his helmet. This is dragon's blood sage, y'all. This is like the strongest sage. Okay? The white one, the light one is the lightest one. It's the sweet smelling one. The blue one is like the in the middle. Whatever was in y'all motherfucking energy, y'all needed the strongest ass shit, okay? So you had some healing to do, okay? You had some heavy shit in your energy, okay? Because the drops from the sage fell on this Knight of Wands, okay? Whoa. Maybe you had to heal the root, your root chakra. The root chakra is about stability, foundation, assurance, safety. Do you feel safe to go towards something? Do you feel safe in your environment? Like, as a child, like, were you kept in safe environments? Were you kept in safe hands? Ow, ow. What is that saying that man say on that commercial? You're in good hands. Yeah, you're in good hands. I feel like maybe you had to trust in where you were or where you belonged. Trusting that you were in good hands, or trusting that God wouldn't have put you in a situation if you weren't ready. You may feel like something fell out of the sky and it just fell into your hands or fell into your lap. And it may have felt like a big responsibility, but at the end of the day, it was yours. At the end of the day, like, it was for you. Because what we get is like, what's meant for us won't pass us. Whatever's meant for us is coming in to teach us a lesson and to heal, to grow, if we allow it to. So when I say if we allow it to, it's if we allow it to, because the devil will literally come in and try to lie to you, and the devil will come in and try to distort shit. The devil will come in and try to make some shit seem like it's not. But the devil really talks about like material things. The devil was like material possessions. Maybe getting caught up in earthly situations and earthly things, money, power, respect, all that shit, right? The ego. The devil is the ego. The devil is the ego. The sun is God. The Hierophant is God. High Priestess is God. The Hermit is God. The devil, Seven of Swords, ego. Five of Swords, ego. Something about apologizing. And I just heard Kevin Gates, I don't apologize. Somebody don't apologize. Like, somebody, I'm not gonna lie. It's giving a doozy. Okay. Let's retrace our steps here. Maybe that's what you had to do. Maybe you had to retrace your... Okay. Yeah, if you're trying to heal and do some shadow work, maybe you had to retrace your steps. Maybe there was like a light, a candle being lit like up under you about something. Maybe something was following you. I don't know. This make my nose itch. You could have been no. Half and half. You could have been split. You could have been up and down about a situation. Then we have to wait, hold on. Haven't we just talked about this? Or was I talking about this? I feel like you were split. I feel like you were split. Hold on, let me turn this off. Maybe you were split down the middle. You were in two worlds. Okay. Okay. Was I talking about? No. So I came in the house, did dishes, and I think I was channeling y'all's message. And that's why Spirit said you need to sit down and do that message. Um, Basically, there was this channel message about being stuck between two worlds, being stuck between your old life and your new life. Your old life keeps calling you while your new life is waiting for you. That's gonna be y'all's message, y'all's title. 2022. Something could have happened 2022, but I feel like you may have needed to get some balance in the situation, or prioritize something. Your new life could be calling you, but your old life is steady on your tail, on your bumper. Like there might, I don't know if these are exes, old people, like old friends, old co-workers, old ways of living, old habits, old patterns, old ways of being, old ways of thinking. This is not liberation. This energy is not liberation. This energy will keep you stuck, tied to the past, stuck to who you used to be. But didn't we just say something about how you want to be something? How this That's why the step that you're needing to take, air signs, is so vital for you, because that's going to be the true testament of you standing up to your past and standing in the person who you really are meant to be. The Seven of Swords, that's admittance. That's AA. Accept the things I can change, change the things I can control. I gotta accept the things I can't. If you're an addict, you're an addict. You gotta accept that. But what are you gonna do moving forward, knowing that you have the awareness that there's a problem? Once you've identified that you have a problem, now you can identify who I need to make amends to, what things led to the addiction in the first place. I don't know I don't know all the 12 steps, okay? But I think it's admitting to yourself that there's a problem. It's admitting to yourself that like an addict can't get clean if they are stuck in their ego. An addict can't get clean because they're not going to realize that there's a problem, because they don't feel like there's a problem. I just drink on the weekends. I just have a beer after work. I just have a wine of glass when I'm stressed, but you're stressed every day. Now it just turns into a problem. Now it's like it's affecting other sectors of your life in a very unproductive manner. Like, we all have vices. We all got vices, whether we want to believe them or not. Mine is driving fast. That's a problem, okay? What am I going to do to stop that? And I know it doesn't always happen. I don't always drive fast. But when I start doing that, I know that my past is trying to come back and haunt me. Try to get me to come back, and now I have to say, "Oh, whoa, let me chill. Let me chill." There's something in the energy. Um, it can be anything, y'all. But I think it comes with recognizing that there's a problem. When there comes with recognizing that, okay, maybe I need to slow down with that Knight of Wands. Like, I say I know what I'm doing, but let me kind of like rely on spirit. Let me rely on something else. Let me rely on some type of guidance. You know what I'm saying? To help me out of this. I'm not saying you can't do it alone, because people heal from situations on their own all the time. But you kind of rely on some type of higher source, higher power, whatever it is. Two of Wands, the Six of Swords. I'm tired of pulling from the. I'm tired of pulling from the deck. The Judgment. What's the Judgment? What they fall into? I'm getting Falling Angel. It is because you went from the mountains. You were sent somewhere. You were sent somewhere to heal something, or something was saying to heal you. Okay, let's see. Six of Wands. I'm not going to take this. Six of Wands. You came into... Damn. I just heard Congratulations by Post Malone. I don't know. You came in to like inspire, motivate, congratulate. I don't know. I feel like you are like a testimony. That was a lot of goddamn sage. Oh my gosh. You're very... This was not just about your accomplishments, though. I feel like it's like your growth, like the things. I feel like the way you tackle a situation, the way you tackle this situation is your greatest feat. It's not about... You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna have mistrials. You're gonna have mistakes. You're gonna have times when you don't know what the fuck you're doing. It's okay. It's more so about the fact that when it gets done, you got it. Or even in the space of while you're going through it, knowing that it's gonna get done. Because King of Wands, it gets done. We talk, wow, look at this. Remember when I said something about if you knew what you was doing, you would be a king or a queen? The King of Wands. You go from the Knight of Wands, not having too much experience, not having too much knowledge, not really knowing what you're doing, but you got the, what's that thing they say? You got gumption, kid. You got gumption, kid. That's good. Keep that spirit. Keep that innocent energy up. Keep that passion up. Keep that, it's not youthful. It's motivated. It's go-getter energy. Boom. You kept that shit going. That's what got you the King of Wands. You've had, oh my God, I want to cry. You had this the whole time. You always had this. You always had this. You've always had it from the jump. From the time that you've fallen angel energy, from the time that you've gotten here, you've always got it. It may have took time, but you've got it. You never gave up. You never switched course. You never switched up. You always stayed the path truest to you. You never switched up, despite the devil on your ass, despite the devil. The funny thing is, wasn't the devil a fallen angel? We're not going to get into that, but I just feel like some work is being done, like some great work, but ultimately we fight our devils every day. Devil is not just one thing. The devil is in the patterns in the things that we do, the actions we take, the things that we think about, the routine. Like, the devil is in the details. The devil is in the things that you do on an everyday basis when nobody is paying attention, when nobody is looking at you, when you think God is not looking at you. God is there, and the devil is also there, waiting to see what the fuck you're gonna do. Okay? Jeez. Six of Wands, I guess I'm taking it. Damn, okay, I had to take it. Six of Wands, King of Wands. So it's funny, air signs, because y'all's energy is right now action oriented. Something is picking up for you. A lot of fire. A lot of silent moves. I'm not really getting a lot of talking. You kind of just doing it. You got like this Nike energy. I said that in somebody else's reading, and I feel like Nike was a Greek god or something. Anyway, you could be into like mythology, like Greek mythology. Something about horses. What is that other thing called? A Pegasus? What's that man that come on that horse? Not the Reaper. There's a man that come on a horse. This would be the day that I turn my comments off. The man on the horse. I don't know. Maybe the death card is coming. Maybe there's an ending coming, and I feel like you feel it. I feel like you know that an ending is coming, and yeah. The Hangman, the Ace of Wands we talked about, the Eight of Cups. You're leaving a situation. We saw the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Now this is the King of Cups. Wait, what did I just say? Yeah, the King of Cups. Yeah. You're realizing maybe you're outgrowing situation, and maybe you realize that there's something more. Maybe there's something else. Ten of Swords. You're growing. That's all it is. You're outgrowing situations, and I'm telling you, I want to take this card with the devil because hello, I'm telling you, you kind of had to leave the devil on. You might have had the devil on speed dial. Like, you might have had to hang up on the devil. You might have to hang up the towel in a situation. Why do I feel like I'm trying to say something? Because I am trying to say something. You might have had to hang certain situations up for good. That's what that is. Ten of Swords. We talked about the worst part of the situation ever. That's why the devil is above the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is not above. Yeah. It's like the one thing that actually keeps you in check is realizing that you don't want to go back to something. Damn. That's like you've grown up poor. You grew up in poverty. You grew up in not the best financial circumstance. And then that's the thing that keeps you moving. That's the thing that keeps you motivated. That's the thing that keeps you driven. That's the thing that keeps you working and having money, because you realize you don't want to go back to that shit. Because that wasn't the best shit. Okay? Never broke again energy. Never, yeah. Because maybe at this point you were like your most brokenest. Yeah, it broke you down. It broke you down to the ground. I'm talking about stomped on you at your lowest, very vulnerable. You realize you will not go back to that shit. You remember what it was like to be down there. And I'm talking about hell. You experienced hell. Okay, you was not in no heaven ass energy. You were not in no divine ass energy. You realize, oh hell no, I was in hell. All that glitters is not gold. Like, and it's not even just about the money. It's about the energy, the space. You could have had a lot of money, but you was doing a lot of crazy shit for that money. You was having cars, the clothes, the hoes, but you was around demon ass energy, devil ass energy, low vibrational as fuck, you know? Poisoning your body all the time, like all type of crazy shit. But you kind of like, no, like that's not where you want to go back again. I don't see no family around the devil. I don't see no happiness around the devil. It's just dark. It's just pitch black. Nothingness, you know? It's like, you don't want to be nothing again. Damn, y'all, where the fuck did y'all, what happened? I don't want to know. That's not the point. The point is, that's the reason why it's, because it's not even, it doesn't feel past, present, and future. It feels very storyline, like, this is where you came from. This is what you dealt with. I feel like it's going like this. It's not going down. It's going, because healing is not linear. Healing is not fucking linear. You're gonna go through shit and then you're gonna heal from it. And then years fucking later, you're gonna go right back into that thinking of that shit and be like, I thought I got over that shit, but I wasn't over that shit. And you're gonna be like, oh shit, I gotta deal with this now. But now you deal with it differently because you're not the Knight of Wands. You're the fucking King of Wands. You know what to do. You know how to figure it out. You know how to get this shit done now. Boom. And that's how you release yourself from a cycle. Because you operate differently now. You're not the same person now. One small step for man, one huge leap for mankind. You done took many fucking steps in a lot of different directions. But it was about, what did you learn? How did you execute? How did you take action for yourself? How did you change? What did you make of yourself? Not just externally, but internally. How do you feel now? How do you feel about yourself? It was all about you. It was all about, but not to make it about yourself in a selfish way. It's knowing who you are internally, outside of anyone else, not having to look for validation. You're on your own high horse, not in a cocky way, but in a, I am who I am because I've been through this shit type of way. I know how this shit go type of way, so I can handle shit a certain type of way. And I guess it does give out cocky because it's like I do what I want type of way, but you realizing that you can't do what you want all the time because it might bring out certain pieces of your devil energy that shouldn't come out anymore. I feel like you handle it very well. Like you have self-control. I feel like you have a lot of self-control. Yeah, because you see the fire behind them, the fire and desire. Look how small that fucking fire is because you've got it contained. You've got it intact. You what? Man, you know how to contain yourself. You know how can you come on, the fuck? Yeah. You're not a man. You're not a boy anymore. I don't know what made me stumble like that. You're not a little. You're not. What the fuck? You're not a little girl anymore. You're not a little boy anymore. You're a grown ass man, a grown ass woman. You've been through that shit. It's like been there, done that. You know, whatever. Yeah, that's why you were the. That's why it's Knight of Wands with the devil. When you were younger, you could have been in devil energy, and as you grew up, you're Ten of Swords. I'm out that shit. Been there, done that. It's time to wake up and get some new shit going. What's new? I was about to. What's new, nigga? Exactly. What's new, Stu? What's new, Stu? The Hanged Man. Cause I got something. I don't know why somebody said I got something to say, but maybe you got something to get off your chest. The Three Swords. Maybe you got something to get off your chest. The Judgment with the Six of Wands. Something about the look on their faces. The Five of Cups. Man, it don't even matter. I think you just did we talk about why do I feel like I'm having blank spots? Like kind of like reintroducing, but there's no the only swords we have out right now for you, Air, is the Ten of Swords. So you're definitely coming up out of a lot of situations. Uh um I wanted to say reintroduction to yourself. Because remember we talked about fallen angel energy? You kind of fell here, and I think the reason why you fell here is because you were God was trying to get you to remember who you were. And I feel like through your journey, you picked up personalities, you picked up traits, you picked up characteristics that felt like you at the time, but they weren't you. So then you had to go into hermit mode to realize that, yeah, there's levels to this shit, but there's layers to this shit. So you had to dig through all the layers. You had to sift through all the bullshit, sift through what wasn't you and what was you to remember who you were. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you had to get down to the core. You might resonate with Earth sign because looking back at Earth signs reading, their energy was very spacey, which is actually kind of different for me because when I do air signs reading, I'm more spaced out. In earth signs reading, I'm more grounded. But in y'all's energy, I'm more grounded. And then in earth signs energy, I'm more spaced out. I was spacing crazy. Like I do that now, but we're almost done. Their reading was like an hour and some change. I don't know what the fuck the air signs had going on. The earth signs. Air signs, your shit's moving pretty sweet right now. Five of Cups, Six of Wands. I feel like you were remembering who you were. The Judgment card talks about conclusions not set in stone yet. I feel like you still got some work to do, of course, as we all. But it's almost like you started from the bottom, like literally. You could have been focused more. You were focused more on your self-development. Dang, what? That's three right there. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Page of Cups is the one that's in the reverse. You're like, what's that? what's that episode of SpongeBob? And he's like, I don't really feel like it. I feel like when he was cooking Krabby Patties and Plankton shit, that's not the environment that SpongeBob is usually used to doing shit in. You know what I'm saying? SpongeBob liked the environment where Mr. Krabs' ass was cheap as fuck, yelling at him, constantly had him working, where Squidward was a fucking dickhead to him. But he loved that shit because that shit didn't phase him. He got the most done there. He was productive there despite the damn circumstances. When he go to Plankton shit, Plankton makes it the same. But Plankton in this situation is the devil. You know what I'm saying? Feel at home. I've replicated everything to look like the fucking Krusty Krab in this bitch. I gave you a little extra. Now make the fucking formula. SpongeBob said, hell no. Like, I got a code of conduct in this bitch. I can't do that. Like, I don't feel like doing it. Plankton get mad. I think it's something about loyalty. It's something about your spirit knows something. But you know that ain't it. This ain't it, and that's not that. That's not that, and that's not. I don't know. If somebody was trying to replicate somebody's energy. But that's the energy I'm getting. Nine of Pentacles. It's not like that. It's not like that. And you know it's not like that because you've witnessed it before. You know what, how can I say this? You know what something should feel like. You might not know what it looks like because we don't have a lot of swords, but you know what something feels like. But the devil will make you seem like it's so real or attached or emotional. You be like, I know what this is, and this is not it. Clear by the Knight of Wands. Thank you. That shit came out fast. The Five of Pentacles. What song is that? I can't think of the song, but I'm really just hearing hard days, hard times. It's kind of giving me the prodigal son. And if you don't know what that is, basically, like, I was raised like Jehovah's Witness. So, like, there was this video we watched, but I think it's like I don't know. I think it's like an all-around type of religious thing. The prodigal son is basically a boy that left his home at he knew what that's what you are. Earth air signs. Y'all are the prodigal son. You could have left at a young age. You could have experienced a lot of things. Got caught up in some devilish ass shit. You thought you was hot shit. Now you was a man, and now you had to grow up, and now you had to figure shit on your own. This is exactly what that is. Five of Pentacles. Now you have to come back home. Not really. Okay, you could be apologizing. Coming back into the arms of the father, whether that's the actual father figure or like spirit, coming back to divine, pleading, I'm sorry, realizing that you always could go back. You never were not welcome. It's just like they kind of let you go off and do your own thing. Like parents, they let us go and do shit. I can't tell you what to do. You think you fucking grown? Be grown and do that. But at the end of the day, they still love you. And God, it's just like with God. At the end of the day, I gotta let you do you. If you want to dance with the devil, dance with the devil. But I'll be here when you all scarred up and bruised and and need healing. You know what I'm saying? God gives us chances after chances. Coming back to this energy of that acceptance in yourself. Not letting your pride get too big to the fact where you feel like you don't have to ask for help, or that you won't be welcomed back into certain spaces with people that really love you. But then it's crazy because we got this card. It's crazy, like crazy work that we got these cards, because it's the love. I'm not going to say it's the love real, but what kind of love? Is it conditional love? Because you should be going back to people. Okay. Whoa. I said all that to say, I read something somewhere that talked about conditional love versus unconditional love. And the people that get abused the most is the people closest to us. Why? Because it's the fact that we know that they're going to be there. Is the fact that they take a lot of shit. They tolerate a lot of shit. But that's not fair to them. We know that they're going to take us back every single time because of the love, the value, the loyalty that they have for us. That they've displayed time and time again, no matter how much we fuck up. But do they deserve that? Do you deserve to put them through that? Fuck no. Do they deserve that? Fuck no. So sometimes people have limits. Sometimes people get fed the fuck up. Like, look, you're not going to continue to treat me like this. You're going to be fucked up. So I don't know if... Take the reading how it resonates. It's just the Queen of Cups talks about conditional love. I feel like the Queen of Cups is very unconditional, but still has limits. Don't fuck with the Queen of Cups just because she loves you. He loves you. They shouldn't have to put up with unnecessary shit just because it's like very deceptive. It's very manipulative when you know that somebody loves you and you continue to do them a certain way because you know that they'll always be there for you. So when home is not home no more and when home is not there no more, who can I run to in this empty space? Yeah, so shit, and that's why you realize, damn, I don't got that space no more. I don't got that home no more. They cut me out. They cleaned me out. They said, fuck no, you gotta go and gotta find your own fucking home. Hermit, damn. That's when you woke the fuck up. It was like when you was at your lowest of lows, when nobody was there for you, when nobody would take you in, with all that, the 7 of Swords, the 4 of Swords. That's when your ass woke the fuck up. That's crazy. That's crazy how that shit came out like that. The same people. That's crazy. Sometimes we do take advantage of people that we think that's gonna always be there. It happens. Page of Wands. Alright, last. Queen of Swords. Maybe you stop talking to someone. I just saw the Ace of Swords with the Queen of Swords. Maybe you stop talking to someone. I don't know. The way that this conversation ended was not on the best terms because the Queen of Swords is very unruly, like irrational, like turned up. Someone could have got cussed out. Maybe, yeah. I don't know what to name y'all reading now. I think it's going to be called The Prodigal Son. The Moon, and the 3 of Cups. Maybe your energy is very sensitive, so you don't really be around people, or you don't feel like celebrating. I feel like you kind of very ducked off. Excuse me, very quiet. You could be working on yourself, starting a business. I don't know why I wanted to say starting a garden. You could be starting a garden, starting a family. You could be... What? You making something. What is that? Yo, this man, it's giving, I want to fold clothes with you. I want to make you feel good. Baby, I want to do the right thing. I don't want to do the wrong thing. Yeah, he said there was a time I didn't never think I would be drinking almond milk, but now it's like, damn, bitch, this bitch got me drinking almond milk. Oh my god, this is funny. Yeah, you don't, damn, you take care of your... This is fucking hilarious. You don't drink no more. You take care of yourself, your body. That shit funny as fuck. That shit is funny as fuck. They said this bitch got me a lot of my chakras. His card keeps like... Each card is like having a conversation like... This is shit that you hadn't told nobody. Like, this is shit that you just be thinking about. Like, damn, I done changed my whole life. Like, it don't got to be a person doing it for you or with you or, you know, you doing it. But it's just like, damn, you be like, shit different. Maybe your ass did build a garden or something or some type of... I mean, how could you not say... How could you not, you know, how could you deny that face? Maybe you ran. I don't know. I don't know. Look at the difference between these cards. Hey, I'm here to give you a flower. And then you're like, fucking, that shit feel terrifying, bitch. What is that? You could have been very on guard about something. Bitch. Why the fuck you giving me that? What's in it? That shit funny. That shit is funny, yeah. Yo. Can I please get this card and dip? King of Swords energy. You was very on guard. Four of Wands. Maybe you had to leave. Maybe you, it's like, maybe you wanted it, but it's, you didn't. Look, that motherfucker like he on fire. Lord Jesus, I can start on fire. Maybe it was too much. The Devil and the Ten of Swords. Let's get one last card, please. The Four of, damn. Wow. Wow. The Four of Cups in the reverse. I still got that song in my head. I was trying to think of another song, but that song keeps coming out. I want to fold clothes for you. I want to make you feel good. You definitely went, you're, okay. By the end of this whole thing, you're going to have gone through a whole emotional roller coaster. Like a whole, like, triumphant, real big, real big, real big. I knew that I would do it real big. Shout out to Nip. Like, you knew you could do it. We knew you could do it. Spirit God knew you could do it. It was just gonna, I'm not gonna say it was gonna hurt, but it was gonna hurt. Every sword, every single sword that got you into the devil had to be taken out. They can't stay there. Like, if you have a fucking knife in your back, you have to get it taken out. I mean, you might have the risk of bleeding out, but shit, it's better than to leave it in. You can't survive with the shit in. Well, actually, I learned in class that this man did, the cadaver, he stuck the shit in his heart and he lived. He actually like did experiments and he lived while he was, anyway. So that's not the point. The point is, take them hoes out. What are you doing? We're not a test experiment to God. At that point, that was just a man trying to study humans and play God and shit. But God wouldn't want us to do nothing like that. So, Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, 5-5. Misunderstood. I feel like it may have been a misalignment, like a misinterpretation between your emotions and the reality of a situation, because Pentacles is like tangible. So the reality, the emotional onset of a situation, it like brings you to the space of, okay, I've put the past behind me, or I've put my old life behind me, right? Moving forward, it's like you kind of had to make amends with your present, or you had to go back to a situation. I'm sorry. Like, look, like it's very, it hurts. You know, it's I guess pitiful. I'ma say it. That's kind of the energy it gives, but it's not. It shouldn't be, I should say. That's like you ain't seen your grandmother and I don't know how long. You be like, damn, I ain't seen my grandma, bro. Let me go. And it's like, your grandma was never gonna turn you away. That's what I'm saying. I feel like this energy wasn't gonna turn you away from, you ain't seen this person maybe since you from a boy to a man. Like, you ain't seen this person or talked to this person, but like, you already, it's like, you know where home is. Like, home is where the heart is type energy with this. Once you come home, it's like all the love comes back, all the memories come back, all the good times, you know, just flow back in. You kind of get that good, warm, comforting spirit back in. The Four of Cups in the reverse, I do like that, because now I feel like you have this opportunity to make things right with the Five of Swords here. You have, now that you've come into a more healed space, you've mastered. Even though these cards, these two cards, I'm gonna look at them like this because I like them I like them, Jesus. I like the fact that the King of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the King of Pentacles, all these cards are behind you, the Magician. You have mastered parts of yourself that you didn't think you was going to get through. You've overcome a lot of cycles when it came to emotional substance, emotional intelligence, realizing that money is not everything, that you had to balance out your financial priorities with your emotional priorities. I can still make money and I can still take care of myself. I don't have to run myself down to the ground, but I could, and I don't have to engage in certain, like, I just feel like you kind of you're maintaining this self-mastery about yourself. That's really beautiful. I feel like you've become a beautiful person, air signs. I'm proud of you. The Five of Swords is like, yes, I may have broke some situations and no, I can't go back and fix them, but the least I can do is be a better person now. Okay, I love that for you. No, you cannot go back and, do things. But the least you can do for you is to wake up and say, you know what, I want to be the best. What's that song? We don't need no more songs. God damn. I don't want no more songs. I don't want to know no more songs. It's so crazy being a human jukebox, bro. Dang, man. Yeah, a lot of recognition, a lot of realizations, a lot of realizing your energy, like your power, your source. Damn, like, look at him. Like, this is peace. This is peace. The Queen of Cups, the Hermit. This is peace. This is what a peace of, wow. This is what a peace of mind looks like for you. And whatever energy that you come into and you just be like, wow, like, this is what peace feels like. Shit can be born. I'm not gonna lie. Shit be born as fuck. Because when you used to chaos, that shit feel fun and it feels like thrilling and shit. No. Peace be feeling boring. Okay? But that's not a bad thing. Would you rather be peaceful and boring, or you rather be chaotic and dysfunctional? I picked the first one. The Hanged One, the Queen of Cups, the Hermit, the Sun, and the Emperor. I don't know why that looked like a cheese grater. What the fuck? His arm. What? Grating. What? Something being grated? I don't know. Grating, shredding paper. We not doing that because I can't even, I'm not about to do it. So yeah, air signs, I like y'all reading. Thank y'all for cooperating. I mean, y'all are still an hour, but look, if you go look at earth signs reading, you might resonate with the first half, but the second half, it's like out of area. Okay, we have this thing at my job. It's like out of area when you're basically not in an area that you usually work in, but the manager puts you there. That's kind of what their energy gave. Out of area. Yeah, go back to where you belong. That was for the earth signs. Thank y'all, air, for tuning in. It was a pleasure. Until next time, I love y'all.